Welcome to the AU Wrestling Spotlight. I'm your host, Bree Gannon. Today we have two Ashland University wrestlers, Michael Labrey and Luke Kramer. With me now is national champion Michael Labrey. Michael, thanks for joining me.
Yep, thanks for having me.
So you're a four-time All-American with the most wins in Ashland University history, and now you're the national champion with the 130-pound weight class. How does that feel to be a national champion?
It's a really awesome feeling. It's in the moment there, it's just one of the most exciting moments of my life. There, it's definitely something I'll remember forever. As we go on here, it starts to settle in a bit, but it's still awesome. I've watched my match a couple times and watched the end of it there, so it's still awesome even now just to look back on, and it's just a real cool feeling. It's hard to describe. It's something that I couldn't even imagine until it actually happens. So.
And then what kind of obstacles did you have to face and overcome to get where you are?
Obviously, it's been a long 5 years. I mean, the obstacles are really countless. Just continuing to just get better each year. When I came in, I placed fourth, so I was able to, gain that one spot better each time. And I'd say, as far as obstacles go, I was real lucky with being healthy throughout my 5 years here. Never had any major injuries, so it was really just all about training hard and getting a little better. And that each year, last year I took that redshirt year, so it's kind of a nice year to. I don't want to say I took a year off, but it was a little more of a relaxed year, not as much competition. So it really helped me to rest my body and get ready to push for my senior year and win the championship.
And then what kind of feelings were going through your head at the tournament?
At the tournament, I was really relaxed. For some of these big matches, I always feel like I'm more calm, especially with this being my last tournament. It's really, I took the mindset of no matter what happens, this is the end of my career. So, and it just helped me kind of relax and reach my goals of just going out on top.
What did you do? What was something that you did every day to help keep your focus on becoming that national champion?
I'm really just trusting my training, just going in and training hard. Every day I got a good workout. I just felt really good about the spot I was in, my conditioning and everything. So just getting hard training, getting rest, especially those last few weeks, to really just make sure the body felt good, staying healthy, and everything else just kind of worked itself out.
Okay. And then was wrestling always your main sport, or did you play any other sports growing up?
When I was younger, I played a lot of different sports. I played some soccer, football, baseball, but nothing was really. I liked football. Baseball was a little too slow for me. I liked the high pace, and also my size took into account. Obviously I'm not the biggest guy. I knew football wasn't going to be a future for me, and so really around 6th, 7th grade. Middle school there, I really started just focusing on wrestling all year round, doing different styles throughout the summer, doing tournaments all year, just training hard. And after that, it was and then especially once I got into high school, just nothing but wrestling from there. So, and I think really to be one of the best in the country, that's kind of what you have to do. It's tough to be a 2-sport athlete, 3-sport athlete, and be the best at each one of those or even one of them. So I knew if I was going to want to reach my goals of, winning a national title, I was going to really have to just focus on one thing and give all my attention to that sport and just train hard year-round.
What made you decide to come to Ashland University to further your wrestling career?
There's quite a few different factors. Although a lot of things have changed since I've been here. I'd say 6 different coaches since I've been here. But as far as, really just knowing this was a school for me, I liked where it was and location. I'm from the Cleveland area, so it's only about an hour and 15-minute drive, so it was far enough, but it was close enough to, where I could go home when I wanted to or needed to. And I liked the coaches when I came in, and like I said, those have changed now, but I'm still real happy with the coaches we have here. And also, as far as wrestling goes, I really wanted to go Division II. I wasn't real interested in the bigger Division I programs. I felt like with Division II, I could do what I wanted as an athlete, but also really focus on my academics as well. Whereas in Division I, they really put a lot more pressure on you on the athletic side, and they really are I mean, it's almost like, that's your whole life. They keep you all summer. So with the Division II program, it's a little more laid back, especially with wrestling. I know there's not much, there's not professional wrestling, so unless you're going to the Olympics, there's not much after that. So I wanted to focus on my academics as well, and that was a big deciding factor in coming here to a Division II program.
What are your plans moving forward with graduation and even after graduation?
Well, right now I'm working towards my MBA, so I graduated last year during my my redshirt year and started working on my MBA, so I'm a little over halfway done with that. So I'm hoping to finish that up possibly within the next year and move back home and hopefully get a job around the Cleveland area if I'm able to do that.
Okay, well, thank you so much and congratulations on your national championship title. After the break, we will talk to All-American redshirt junior wrestler Luke Kramer. Stay tuned.
The Ashbrook Center seeks to restore and strengthen the capacities of the American people for constitutional self-government. Our students learn why America is worthy of their study and love, and they become better equipped to take a leading role in their country's civic life. The Ashbrook Center, deepening the way history and civics are taught nationwide, renewing America's purpose and promise.
Welcome back to the AU Wrestling Spotlight. I'm your host, Bree Gannon. With me now is redshirt junior Luke Kramer. Luke, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
What was your outcome on this season?
Overall, I met my expectations and goals throughout the year. I thought, the team and everything with Michael Labrey leading us throughout the way. It was just a great year to enjoy and meet my goals.
What were your expectations going into the tournament, and do you feel that you met those expectations after it was over?
I do. From the beginning of the year, sat down and talked with Coach Guerra, and I told him I wanted to be top 4 throughout the year. And even though coming down to nationals, I still feel like I came up maybe a little short in my semis match, but coming back and taking third and just wrestling to the best definitely met my goals.
What were your feelings while wrestling at the national tournament?
I was down there my sophomore year, and then I took a redshirt year. And for me, being off the mat or being away from all the wrestling for a year, not being away from it, but just competing at the level and being with the team, I got a little nervous. The first match was just big to me, and then after that, I just felt like I let everything go. Especially being with Labrey, he just goes out and he wrestles his match, and Coach Guerra just told me I need to go out, do my thing. No one can beat me if I just go out and wrestle like I always do.
Okay, what kind of mindset do you have when walking onto a mat to begin wrestling your opponent?
That's a very tough question. Throughout the first few minutes, it's just you're in a battle, and going out, when I just go out on the mat, I just dig down deep, focus on myself, focus on my own offense, and just go out. I just wrestle. I just feel free when I get on the mat, just do my thing. I know if I do my thing, most of the time I'll come up out on top.
Why do you enjoy wrestling so much?
It's just it's been in my family ever since I've been little. Growing up with my brother, we've been it's like a competition back and forth. From back in state, he took 5th, and then 2nd at state, and I took 4th, and then I won it. And then throughout college, coming into my junior year, my brother took 4th, so that was another thing. I took 3rd this year. I still got another year. So it's always been just like a driven thing between our rivalry, between my brother and I.
What kind of goals do you have set for yourself for next season?
Next year, I'm going to be coming in probably number 1. So hopefully I'll do the same as Labrey, keep that number 1 spot throughout the whole year.
Okay, then how did you come up with your decision to come to AU for wrestling?
As Labrey said, in our coaching time, we've had 6 different coaches. Coaches when I first got here were fantastic, and the coaches are fantastic still. And just the education, the nursing program. The nursing's 100% probably the best in Ohio, and competes with any other school. It's close to home. It's only an hour and 15, and it's small. I didn't want to go to a big D1 school. They most of the time you have to stay there in the summer. You have to work. It's wrestling 24/7, and then otherwise you come here. You have summers off. You can enjoy it a little more.
Great. And then what's your major and what kind of plans do you have for yourself after graduation?
I still have another year left, so to finish up my nursing degree and move on from there. I'd like to find a job somewhere in the ER, Cleveland Clinic, or work with children. That's my goal.
Thank you so much, Luke, and congratulations on your 3rd place finish, and good luck next season.
Thank you.
That's all for this Wrestling Spotlight. Thanks for watching.